everyone, this is Stephanie Geiger. I work in the high school and I wanted to share a tool with you called Screencastify. Screencastify is a tool that allows you to record what is on your screen, and I thought that this might be something that we would find to be useful coming up. So if you go to screencastify.com, it'll bring you here. You'll notice that for me, Screencastify is already installed as a Chrome extension. The reason that I use Screencastify is because it is free and because it links to your Google account. So mine is already installed. So if yours is not, you want to go ahead and click on that and install Screencastify as a Google extension. You will most likely need to put in a technology ticket in order for this to happen. If you're on a school computer, because of the security that, the security that we have in place. But for me, now that I already have it installed, you'll see that the Screencastify is this little arrow with the camera in it. That's already here for me. So once it's installed, I'm going to go ahead and click there on the extension. The extension is going to ask me if I want to record a browser tab or my desktop. If you choose browser tab, if you change what's on the screen, it won't change what's recording. So that could be useful if you want to do something in the background. But I usually leave it right on desktop, or you can do webcam only. Which would obviously record whatever's in your camera. You want to make sure that you have a microphone that is connected. You'll see here that it is recording and testing out what I am saying right now. So that'll show you if your microphone is working. Notice I don't have a webcam installed right now, so that is why it's not detecting that. The free version will give you 5 minutes of free recording time at a time, or you can upgrade. There's a paid version, but I don't recommend paying for anything. So once you're ready, you're going to go ahead and click record. And then another screen is going to come up to make sure that you are sure you want your entire screen to be shown. This is going to give you the entire screen. I'm actually doing a recording of this recording feature, which is why I'm getting this extra red dash line border. You will not see that, and students will be able to see all of the tabs. Whatever you record will come up, or you can choose application window, and you can choose these are all of the windows I have open currently. So if you wanted to use a smart notebook and record on top of it, you would choose that instead of your computer screen. So I'm going to go ahead and select this, and then it will let you share. If you don't click, it won't allow you to do anything. So choose what you want and then hit share, and then a countdown will begin. All right, so I'm now recording in Screencastify. I'm going to move my record window down a little bit so that you can see here that it's sharing whatever you're doing on the screen. Anything that you click on is going to be captured. And when you're done, you're going to click Stop Sharing, which will open you up into another window. You'll notice that in this window up here it says untitled and then the date. I'm going to change that to the name of my recording. I'm going to name mine Screencastify because this is my screencast of how to use Screencastify, but you might want to name that, concentration notes or whatever works for your course. Open an editor. The editor is a paid new feature that I do not recommend using. I've never needed it. So don't worry about that editor unless you want to buy this program. You will have the ability to edit in terms of cutting your video shorter if you want. You can also make it full screen, and you can change the volume that is on the video. Sometimes I need to put mine down a little bit. And if you hit play, it will show you what was recorded. If you click to unmute, it will do exactly what I said. It will unmute it, and you'll be able to view what you recorded. In this free version, you really only get the option to make it shorter or make it less loud. And then over here, you have the ability to copy a shareable link. And it will also create a folder within your Google Drive where all of your videos will be stored. Or you can get an embedded code if you're going to put it on your website, or you can share it to the classroom or publish to your YouTube channel. I have many of my videos published to my YouTube channel because it's easier for my students to find it that way. Or you can, of course, download it as an MP4 right onto your computer. So that is how you are going to then share out this video to your students. Besides direct instruction, other ways you might introduce Screencastify into your instruction might be for giving directions on an assignment. If you think about how often you have to repeat directions on an assignment in class, if you capture it and put it online, it will, allows students to see those directions more easily, and it might clarify, especially if we are teaching remotely. Also, for feedback on student work, I like to go into their Google Doc and record feedback to students. It gives a little personal touch to your feedback, as well as I find it easier than typing, and students seem to be more likely to listen to a short recording than to read all of my comments. So just a little tip there on other ways you might want to use Screencastify. So I'm in room 221 at the high school, or you can email me if you have any questions. I'm also going to be running a few PDs on how to use this if this is a tool that you think is interesting to you and you might want to get more insight, or also time to create your videos with assistance. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.